salt milk replacement. Milk, a nutrient-rich drink that is often consumed by us at breakfast or exercise, and one of the main ingredients for producing other dairy products like cheese, yogurt, butter, and ice cream.
And nowadays, people consume milk for a healthy lifestyle, like having a glass of milk at breakfast will make yourself fresher. Some people in this world cannot drink or consume food that contain milk, for example, the dairy products. This is because they have
I'm lactose intolerant.
Me too. I'm super lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerance is a digestive disorder caused by the inability to fully digest lactose. Around 75% of the world's population has lactose intolerance. Look at this. This is the risk percentage of having lactose intolerance in worldwide. Lactose intolerance is not milk allergy. Milk allergy is the body reacts to make proteins, not milk sugar, and can result in severe symptoms, including anaphylaxis. In our body, we have an enzyme called lactase that breaks down milk sugar, lactose, into glucose in the small intestine. People with lactose intolerance have a lack of enzyme lactase in the small intestine and cause lactose unable to be broken down. In infant and adult, there are differences in the causes of having lactose intolerance. In infant, caused by mutation in the LCT gene that provide instructions for making the lactase enzyme and is causing no production of lactase in the small intestine. For adult, caused by gradually decreasing expression of the LCT gene after infancy. LCT gene expression is controlled by a DNA sequence called a regulatory element, which is located within a nearby gene called MCM6. Some individuals have inherited changes in this element that lead to sustained lactase production in the small intestine and are able to digest lactose throughout life. Meanwhile, people without these changes have a reduced ability to digest lactose as they get older, resulting in the signs and symptoms of lactose intolerance. Without lactose intolerant people pass the lactose undigested to the colon where bacteria break it down, producing short-chain fatty acid or SCFA and carbon dioxide that leads to flatulence and bloating. After that, stomach cramps, nausea, sometimes vomiting, and diarrhea. These symptoms typically start 30 minutes to 2 hours after eating or drinking milk-based food. Lactose intolerance can be classified into 3 types: primary, secondary, and congenital. The first one is primary lactose intolerance, the most common in adults. Initially, people who developed primary lactose intolerance started their life producing plenty of lactase, which is necessary for infants who get all their nutrition from milk, and the children grow up and replace milk with other foods. Their lactase production normally decreases sharply, making milk products difficult to digest by adulthood. Primary lactose intolerance occurs in large proportion of Africans. The second is secondary lactose intolerance, can occur in both infants and lactase-persistent adults, caused by an injury to the small intestine, such as celiac disease, Crohn's disease, bacterial overgrowth, and intestinal parasites. This is because inflammation in the gut wall can lead a temporary decline in lactase production. The last one is congenital lactose intolerance. This one is extremely rare, caused by autosomal recessive enzyme defect. Both copies of the LCT gene in each cell have mutation that prevent lactase expression from birth, even when they have a functional MCM6 gene. Initially in Finland. The management and the treatments. The first one that you can do is prevent the intake of lactose-containing food such as milk and the dairy products like yogurt, cheese, butter, and ice cream. The second one, replace dairy-based food with plant-based milks and dairy phytes such as soy milk, rice milk, almond milk, and oat milk. The last one is UCD Agriculture Research Service. developed a technology to produce lactose-free milk ice cream and yogurt in 1985. This technology adds lactase that is produced by yeast from the genus Cucurbitacea to the milk, thereby hydrolyzing the lactose naturally found in milk, leaving it slightly sweet but digestible by everyone.
Thank you for watching.